Hi, Fee Tui Win here, and welcome back to another segment of Tea with Fee. In this episode, I want to continue the conversation from last week in which I asked you to cultivate the awareness that how you feel is of utmost importance in your life. Because that feeling, that feel-good feeling, can be the inspiration to simplify the decision-making processes that you have in your life. Today, I want to offer you a strategy so that you can have to begin to consider, well, what is that feel-good feeling that can guide me on my life's journey? So if you have not made yourself your favorite mug of tea, pause the video, make your tea, come back, snuggle up, relax, and allow us a few minutes to explore this strategy together. So I am sitting outside in front of my brother's house in Los Angeles, California, because the delicious, cool, dry weather that I shared about last week is no more. I think I finally brought Louisiana weather here because it has been hot and humid, and because there's no central AC inside, the outside right now feels a lot better. At least there's a little bit of a breeze blowing through. Okay, back to topic. The strategy that you can use to consider what is that important feeling that I want to have to guide my life's journey is this. Decide how you want to be, how you want to feel in that last moment of your life. So many of us choose to live life forwards. We're looking for the next opportunity, the next relationship, the next shiny object to help us feel good in our lives. Again, living from the condition of the external to support an internal feeling that we have really absolute control over. We may not have absolute control over the external, but within us, we can cultivate an environment in which we can decide how we want to feel. So instead of living life forwards and continuing to seek for that next thing to help us feel good about ourselves and in our life, choose to live life backwards and decide at that final moment, how do I want to feel? What feeling do I want to have in that moment of transition? Now, some of you may think this is a morbid way to consider this feeling, or it's a morbid strategy, because so many of us want to avoid considering that end point in our life. Yet the reality is, it's all going to happen to us. How it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, who will be around us when it's going to happen, those things we do not know. And again, how we feel in that moment of transition is something we can cultivate and experience. And so instead of considering this strategy as a morbid strategy, choose to consider it as a conscious strategy. Consciously deciding how I want to feel in that final moment, and then creating your life from that place of consciousness. Not letting that moment come and hoping that we'll feel the peace, the lightness, the ease accidentally. Again, intentionally choose to decide how you want to feel in that moment. And then living life backwards and allowing that feeling to guide the decisions you make in your life today, the relationships you want to have, the legacy you want to leave behind. And so for the remainder time we have together in this Tea with Fee segment, sit and consider, how do I want to feel when that moment of transition comes? What feeling do I want to experience inside of me? And allowing and connecting to that feeling deeply, and allowing that feeling to guide you. And so when a decision comes up in your life and you're unsure of which direction to go, come back to this feeling and see which path supports the feeling more.